Hello everyone, this is Akanksha. You're watching Swasthya Sambad. Today we have a very special guest, the legendary singer Talat Aziz sir with us. Sir, welcome to Swasthya Sambad.
Thank you very much. I'm very happy to be here.
कैसा लग रहा है सर यहाँ के?
बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है, इतना खूबसूरत माहौल, ये बहुत ज़माने के बाद मैं I have come to this place. Bhubaneswar is one of my favorite cities and so is Odisha.
Sir, Adi says you look very fine, very fit. What's your fitness mantra?
I'm not being very fine. I'm fine. Thank God. I work at it. If you want to know my mantra is basically work, physically work out, eat right, work very hard. I'm in music, in my work. I'm also acting. Plus, I take time out. I have my own private gym and a trainer where I make time to at least work for 3 to 4 hour days in a week, 3-4 times in a week, and that too minimum 1 hour. So if you want to know that mantra details, I work out for 1 hour and I do 400-500 repetitions with weights.
Sir, what's your fitness routine like from the morning to the night? How do
No, what is my routine? You mean to say what do I do in the daytime? Okay, let me tell you something. I have started teaching online. So I've got 11 batches of classes, musical class, online. So I've got my own studio, online studio. So I teach to students from all over the world, all over India. So that takes away almost 5 days in a week I teach. So that takes a lot of time. And I have to do research for that. I've got 2 students right here. Plus I have my own other work, which is my singing, my concerts, travel. Then I've been acting. I did some films, OTT series, it's going to come out soon. One is coming out, I think, in January, February. I did a film called Gulmohar where I acted and sang. So it's a lot of things happening. So sometimes I barely get time to even see my own family, which is not a good thing.
So, is there any way music can keep us healthy?
100%. I'll give you an example. In Germany, some scientists did an experiment. In one room, they had plants, creepers, they creep around. And in the other room, they had the same plants. The first room, they used to play loud sounds, not music. Music is basically melody in a string of notation. It's progressive. Sound is sound. It can be any wave frequency. And in the other room, they played classical music throughout. Guess what? In a month, the plants in where the noise was being generated died. And the other room where music, soft, classical, whatever, was being played, the plants grew and they intertwined around the speakers. And this is a fact, it's an experiment. So if plants can be affected by musical notation, imagine what we can, if you can feel. It is basically music, if you really appreciate and you imbibe and if you understand. I'm not talking of just listening for the, like if you're the song going on or you're going to a party and people are dancing, that's different. I'm talking of real music where you sit and listen and just imbibe, and it becomes like a meditative silence. It's silent. Music can be silent. Now that's a dichotomy, right? How can music be silent? If you're silent, how can you hear it? There lies the question.
Very well, sir. Sir, any message for the younger generation?
The point is, I would love to give a message to the younger generation, but will the younger generation listen to me?
Sure, sir. They surely.
You are young. If I whatever I told you, did you listen to me?
Yes, sir.
Did you imbibe it? Did you understand it?
Yes, sir.
Did you appreciate what I said?
Yes, sir.
So if you did that, that's my message. I have a mantra. But seriously, I tell all my students that there are three things, three P's, if you say it in English. One is you have to have the passion. Passion is important. Without passion, you can't do anything. Music. Then practice. Then after practice, persistence. You have to persist. You have to persist. It takes a long time to become a good singer.
Thank you so much for giving us your time. Thank you.